Going to Mozambique is just absolute adventure and paradise. Palm trees, coconuts, beautiful beaches, blue water, an absolute SpearO's dream.
We don't quite know how far we're going to go, how far we'll risk it. So it's one of those days where we're just going to go out, do our best and see what happens.
The moment I've been waiting for has finally arrived. As I slip into the water, I'm instantly struck by how warm and clear it is. In the time it's taken me to take in the scene and load up my gun, he's already breathed up and heading down for the bottom, 100 feet away. And I'm thinking to myself, whoa, am I actually going to be able to do this?
It was so surreal lying on some pristine Mozambique reef, knowing there's so much life in the area and it won't be long before one of us gets a good fish. A tucked away cave is a good place to look for fish. I saw a Malabar grouper hiding in the back, but couldn't get in a shot. So I made for the surface to get another breath and try again. I hadn't gone 5 meters when I looked down and the cod had left his cave and was swimming right after me. I knew that this was going to be a challenge and I needed Rich's help.
I wouldn't want to be here right now. Is he in a hole now?
Yeah, he's holed up.
My job was easy, but I couldn't believe the dangerous task that Chris was about to tackle.
In my mind, I'm going, what have I got myself into here? This fish is hiding in a cave in over 100 foot of water. I need to concentrate on my breathe up and time the dive with the current so that I hit the cave perfectly at the bottom. There's no time for swimming around down there. He wasn't as happy to see me as I was to see him. I had to put really hard to get him out. I broke for the surface, but he was pulling the other way, trying to get back into his cave, and I needed air. I looked up and Rich was on cue.
I saw that Chris was struggling and I knew that he would need to breathe soon. So I grabbed the line to try and stop the fish from getting its way, allowing Chris to break for the surface. I couldn't believe the strength of this fish. For me, this is craziness, bro. Shoot a fish that big at 30 meters and go down and fetch it again with Malabar. It's crazy, there's not a lot of guys that can do that. We went down, packed up the gear onto the boat for one more time. Our hearts are going, we just don't know what the ocean has for us that day. You gotta tie this down because the sea gets pretty bumpy. Gotta make sure that I've got a little holding device in the front here. When the coatsman gets a little wild on the ocean, and what I do, grip him tight like that, hold on, just ride that puppy like that, you check.
With the arm.
The ride into the south was a little bit bumpy as we came round the point, but we were back onto the same spot we've been diving for the last few days.
Another beautiful day here in Mozambique. Been scouting the area for about 7 days now. Just bottom fish, no game fish. Finally we found a spot. Got onto these kuta. Chris got a nice couple kuta. Wasim got a good kuta. Finally I got a chance to jump in the water. Kuta came straight up at me on the surface. Schoolboy error, shot, complete miss. Loaded up again, waited about 10 seconds. Down again, this fish came straight in on me. Nailed him. Solid shot, good fight. Awesome day. My biggest fish and my biggest kuta ever.
Chris putting down the flasher. We just got in the water, literally 3 minutes. Chris looks down, sees a rainbow runner coming up to us. So he like thinks about it, thinks about going to the rainbow runner. And I turn around and I'm looking at the flasher, looking underneath. The water's beautiful. Next thing I just hear a quack next to my legs. And I think, yes, what's Chris shot now? I look down and there's the marlin, just stoned, just like, just cruising down. He can't even move, he's just like shaking a little bit, shaking. On a real gun. On a real gun! That is insane! I can't believe what I've just witnessed, bro. Cannot believe it. Literally 5 minutes, jump off the boat. 5 minutes. Bang, stoned a marlin, bro. Unheard of. That big as well. That has got to be one of the top things in my life I've ever seen. Rob Allen 1-3, baby. Woo!
So they drop me off first, the guys spin around, and as they spin around, I think the whole beach saw what was on the small little boat.
We're supposed to be packing to go home.
The chief came out to greet us,
and we were able to present all this fish to the chief and his village.
Hey, this is the guys that the fish is going to. You can check the guys are super stoked, eh? So I'm standing next to this beautiful fish, and it suddenly dawns on me, I got that one fish.
We've been here for a good hour or two. Not quite sure when we're gonna get this meal going. I think we pretty much here for the long run. I think they're done with the rice. We've got some spaghetti going there. I think they're just boiling some water again. The rice is done. Yeah.
The way they cooked the fish was actually very simple. I mean, they didn't do anything amazing. They had a pan on an open fire with some spices, and it actually turned out really, really well. I mean, if you have good fresh fish and you cook it simply, I mean, it's great.
Bring your plate this way, Chris.
Is it filet fish?
Esparguete. With some esparguete.
It's now almost 8 o'clock. We got here about 4 hours ago. Finally, we eating our Mozambique fish here with Jose. It's fantastic. It really, really is good. Jose, obrigado.
Obrigado.
So good. Obrigado. Obrigado.
Yeah, it was very good.
Okay, Papa.
Thanks,
Thank you very, very much. Thank you.
The afternoon with Joseph was a special time. Came away there just, they're amazing people. I mean, you really get to just see a totally different side of Mozambique and of people. Really made us realize that, our lives are just really, really complicated.